Hello everybody. So I'm really thinking what I want to talk about. um so I having like a lot of downloads, and it's always about the same thing, maybe from different point of views of different perspectives. So yesterday I had a flight and I entered here the United States, and it's like my brain makes makes connections all the time. So I was in the flight, and normally I'm not a movie person or Netflix person. I consume a lot of content from the mentors I admire, and I always put my mind into that rather a Netflix or. But sometimes I like to watch something, but it's like more like exception than an everyday thing. So yesterday in the plane, I watched a show. I don't know how old or new it is. I don't know if it's famous or not. It's called Two Broke Girls, and and it was so funny why I put that, because and then well, it's two ladies, right? There is one lady that works in like they both work in a cafe, but one of them, she comes like from a poor background, and she's been working her whole life and struggling, and like that kind of like I work and I can't do this vibe. And the other lady is very delicate, and she comes from a rich family, and she's been used to be very, very rich, but she found out in this situation where suddenly she has nothing and she has to put her hands on work. And I just saw like the first and second chapters of the first season, I would say. But it was so interesting. So the first lady, let's say both of them were broke and poor, but they have different mindset. They have different belief and limiting belief. So they have their attention put in on different stuff, and what I would call the programming. Both of them have a different programming. Both of them have different visions of what they consider normal, and even they're facing the same situation, and they have, like, let's say, different tools they have access to. Their approach to the same situation is so different, and I think it was like interesting to point out, maybe in a YouTube video, to have, if somebody watched that show, maybe you can see this. Like the first lady, the one that comes from the poor background and used to wear hair and struggle for money, she actually does cupcakes, and she used to sell like these cupcakes really cheap. So when the other ladies saw she was making cupcakes, they thought they could have a business with it and sell cupcakes and be rich again. And the poor lady is like all the time is like kind of putting blocks, and it's like her attitude is like it's nothing going to work out. Like what the other lady is, the rich background lady is kind of trying to make her see her vision, like they can be so rich, and also they need $250,000, and the rich lady is like, oh, this is nothing, while the other girl is like, that's impossible. I want to bet they get the money and they do the business, because of course we are women and we can do whatever we want, and our manifestation powers and creation powers are so limitless. But yeah, so the first lady, like at one moment I'm like, please stop. I want to like kind of like, but I understand, because also if that's the only thing she knows. She only knows the struggles. She only knows waking up every day and going to work. And it's not about the studies, it's about all the things they have experienced in their lives. the old lady, instead, she's coming from a rich family, and she's saying, no, we just need this money and we can have a business and we're going to be so successful and we are going to do this and do that. And it's like, oh, there's nothing. Like, and even she's broke, she is she's going to get her money back soon. You can see that when that happens. So I think because, well, I'm used to travel and I'm used to be with different cultures and different people with different backgrounds. So sometimes you think like, oh, I'm from this country, oh, I'm from this other country, and like people is kind of like certain way because they are from their country. And today I'm stepping in the US, and it's, of course, this prejudice about like, oh, Americans are like this, Americans are like that, and it almost felt like a movie. I was entering the airport and I saw this big flag of the United States, and I was thinking, oh my god, like I love this country so much, because my mentors, I admire, oh my god, like I admire them so much. They've been born here and they learn here and they became this great super human beings. I don't know, maybe out of this world. For me, they are like out of the world. So like I love this country because it somehow created these people, or let's say it let these people raise from it. However, not all the people I know from the United States are like them. Many of them are, like, say, like big in size, like how you call it, like unhealthy. You just see them, they are like into all kind of like troubles with their health, and like we are whole beings, so our health is related with the way we think, and everything is like together. So I'm really thinking these people also, they are Americans, but they are not like my mentors. And truly, I believe we are all the same. However, we are just having access, and we are exposing ourselves to different mindsets and different ways of, let's say, being. Not only education, because none of these come from education. In fact, my both mentors come from really poor backgrounds, but they were open enough to just see different and do something different. And that for me is the path of creation. It's just getting all those cards that life gives to us and making something nice with it. So the purpose of this channel and the purpose of this video is just encourage whoever is watching or encourage you. Sorry, I'm not used to the videos, so I'm new in this, but yeah, it's encourage you to just kind of like, maybe you can make a list, or maybe just have in your mind, oh, this is what I have. Okay, what do I need to get? It sounds something so easy, right? But what I mean is just don't get stuck into the only thing you have in front of you. Just always look for new stuff and be a searcher, and in that process of searching, you're going to find so many stuff that you don't even imagine, and those things are going to open your mind, and then you're going little by little to find that growth. And everything is possible when we are kind of like with our minds open.